Classic Hydra.
Hello there, sir. Thank you for
Hello.
having me.
Oh, thank you. It's awesome that we could find the time to play together.
There is always time for purging, isn't there? Let's be real
There
here.
is.
Let's
There
be
is.
real. Especially with something happening next week, or rather big thing happening next week. I feel like now more than ever we need to purge.
We do. We need to prepare the purge for next week because we're going to Nelcor, both of us.
To the studio. To the studio. I'm still a little shell shocked about this.
I am as well. I mean, it's a huge honor to be invited to something like this. Hey, Rarator.
Indeed, my friend. Let's get you in a party. We'll jump in the mission and we'll ramble about how excited we are.
Indeed, killing stuff on the way.
Of course, for everyone else, there's the beta next week to look forward to. So brand new game build for everyone. So that's pretty cool.
That's dropping on Monday, the 21st.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. I've just realised my stream's called Conan. Let's sort that out right now.
Yeah, you're not playing Conan. I mean, I look a bit like a female Conan, maybe.
Fair enough.
So, it's not all bad.
Right. Okay, that's looking a little bit more organised now. So, best way to do an invite is if you just say hi in general chat, because I'm incredibly lazy, so I will just click your name and do an invite via that.
There we go.
Groovy. So now I can just right-click you, invite to party. Nice and simple. Get you in.
Oh, that's awesome.
There we go.
Yeah,
so
that's a really good system, though.
You can whisper each other, and you can add each other as friends first, but that is just so much easier.
So you don't even need Steam in this, and that's a really good thing. They went like
yes, I hate Steam overlay in games. It never works for me. It's so awkward. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I really don't like it. Just integrated systems are nice. Right, so I'm just going to stick us on any old map. Just stick us on a mission. So when was the last time you were playing this?
The other night.
Okay, so you've had a recent bash at it.
Yeah, I played up from level 3, I think, in the last couple of weeks here. So I've been playing quite a lot recently.
Okay. And what are your thoughts at the mode then? Give me a rundown as to what you think of, let's say, the build now, rather than what it could be.
The build right now is I think it has a great potential, and it has like that extra that you were needing way before when it was in the early alpha. It just adds so much with the investigations, with the campaign missions where you have the voiceovers, and I think the combat has become a lot better.
It's getting
the fluidity of it is a lot better than it was a couple of patches ago.
Definitely.
So I'm really impressed.
Let's get rid of Captain Ragnar and her
loud
vox. Yes,
it's very loud.
I mean, it's definitely come along a long way if you compare it to 15 months ago when the game came out. I think some would say it's still got a long way to go in terms of features. Some would probably say in terms of refinement as well. I mean, you compare it to some AAA titles, it's got a few issues still.
Yeah, and it does have the disadvantage of being so much like Diablo 3 that you will definitely compare it with that. But I don't actually think it's fair, and I think this is a totally different game than Diablo
totally
3.
Different studio.
Indeed.
You look at how long they spent making Diablo 3. So first they made Diablo 3, then they deleted Diablo 3 because it wasn't good enough. Then they made Diablo 3 again using over 2,000 staff, taking about 7 years in total. Thus, it was one of the highest selling games of all time. I'm not sure if it still is, but you know, it's right the way up there. Side note, still had a crappy launch.
Exactly. So those servers actually worked or anything. That was incredibly annoying. I was there. I guess you were as well.
Oh, I was there trying to log in on day one, queuing for 2 or 3 hours, trying to get to play the game. You know, it's set. My expectation of games these days is launch day is not a good day to play any game.
No, launch day is the worst day to play.
I think if you're an MMO player, you especially feel that, because MMOs just have notoriously bad launches, and online-only games seem to as well, to a degree.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's apples and oranges, but they are both top-down games, and at the same time, Neocore keeps saying it's like Diablo 3, so you know it's gonna happen.
If that is the thing that they want to have at the launch, then that's not something to strive for, I think.
For sure, for sure. I think the thing is, it's just that it's easier than saying it's a top-down ARPG, isometric camera, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
A lot of people are just like, whoa, what the hell is that language?
Yeah, and what do you mean, and how can I expect this to play? And in general, I mean, it plays a lot like Diablo 3. It's just you don't have as many skills to modify, basically.
Yes, indeed. Pretty big design choice, really.
It is.
It's how do you feel about it?
I mean, at first I felt it was a bit lazy, but since then, I mean, whenever you switch weapons, you have a different tile set for your abilities, and I think that adds more to the game than actually having a specific build that you want to go for in terms of abilities. So I think it's not a bad idea to have it like this.
It's got potential, provided the forthcoming weapon changes give enough means to adapt your build into something that you feel is personalized. Yeah. Because the way that a lot of people don't view the build system is the build system's really a combination of the perks you've got, which is sort of gameplay influencing potentially. Then you've got your skill points are only optimization. That's all they are. They're not there to change your play style. So a lot of people are disappointed about the skill points not changing skills. They're not supposed to. That's the job of the weapon modifications, or the enchants as they're called in this, and the perks. So you've got to combine all three of those to create a quote-unquote build. And who knows what it'll be like in a month's time.
I've seen some people say it's less advanced, like you have less advanced builds, but I think in the end we're gonna see a much harder. You're gonna have a much harder time making a build that is.
Let's go the other way.
Ah!
Oh,
no!
Let's. Definitely.
I can't go past.
I'm going back. I'm going back.
I don't want to go that way.
Yeah, there's definitely potential to make it more complex. It's worth pointing out too that they consistently market the game as an ARPG welcoming to new players new to the ARPG. So like, you don't market Path of Exile. Have you played Path of Exile?
Yes.
Good. I don't want to reference a bunch of games that you don't play, but like, you don't market that to a fresh ARPG player. You probably could, but there's probably better ways to get them into an ARPG. And
I agree.
This is an entry game, basically. This is one of those games where if you've not played an ARPG before, aka most 40k fans, they want you to feel fairly welcome.
Yeah.
So a little bit of simplicity, I think, is to be expected.
And it's going to be fine, I feel. They are doing a pretty good job with introducing the game when you start out again. Already, and I think the tutorials is going to be even better and at launch. So
yes, I'm looking forward to the tutorial changes, because I mean there's some much needed criticism there where you're running through the corridors and you get those little screens flash up in your face and suddenly you're not moving. You know, it's pretty abrasive, but I know for a fact that they are changing that because no one likes it. To be fair,
it becomes pretty annoying when you can't just move along. Like, you have to stand there.
To answer a question from Steam, has anything happened in the game recently? No, but next week the beta is out, and next week me and Knight get to play the beta for 2 days before we go to Hungary and play the final release. So
it's going to be so good.
I'm excited for both of these things, and I'm going to be packing my bag in between trying to play the beta and probably forgetting to pack anything remotely useful because I'm up all night playing the beta. So Yes, it's going to be good.
It's going to be so good. I'm just really looking forward to saying hi to the team and getting to talk to the devs personally.
For sure, for sure.
It's going to be really good.
They're a cool bunch. I've only spoken to in the flesh 2 of them, Victor and Gergo, PR, and one of the writers. Sounders a pound, really nice guys. I've spoken to people on Discord more or less every day for the past year and a half now. Just having been so. I mean, this is my game. This is
your game.
This is my territory.
It is.
So, and they're all really cool. Like, they're all nice people. They're all super helpful. Like, I had 30 subs when I started this, and they were more than happy to like give me a retweet and stuff like that. They're just happy to have someone that enjoys the game. Right, let's shut that down. So, are you feeling like this will be one of your games?
It's definitely going to be one of my games. It was supposed to be one of my games, but I had a huge issue with the early alpha. Because I couldn't actually play the game. It was laggy. It was poorly optimized. It was I was crashing after each mission. So I never actually got to advance. I couldn't do any videos. I spent maybe 10 hours playing the game, trying to get some videos out, and it just didn't happen. I mean, I have maybe like 10 hours of footage on my channel, so it's not that I haven't covered it, but I just haven't had the opportunity to actually cover it more.
For sure. I know Valrak had the same problem. Like he had a fairly decent graphics card. He wasn't happy with the frame rates, so he just left it be. And you go back and look at my early videos, some of them dropped to 4 frames per second frequently on my old processor, which was doing fine on every single other game. Like the optimization was terrible.
It was so poor. And now look at this. I mean, my viewers can actually see I have 115 FPS here.
Damn.
It's insane.
Damn. And what hardware are you running to get that, just to set people's expectations?
That's 1070.
Okay, so some good hardware.
So no, it's good hardware, but not top notch.
But even then, 100 plus frames on a 1070 still pretty good, I think.
It's actually decent.
I'd consider that fairly comparable to other titles. I would think. I'm guessing here because I don't have a 1070. But right, let's jump in. Just more missions. All of the missions.
I need to sell just one sec.
Oh, no problem. The dreaded curse of not having a sell all crappy items button.
You do have the salvage all.
You do have salvage all, absolutely.
That's what I'm using.
I'm a seller because I've just found that you get so many materials in this. That you get so many. That, it's just, if I have spare purples, my tip for the beta next week to anyone listening right now is sell them for fate, because there's at the moment there's nothing really useful you can do with the materials. Crafting purples is not really worth it.
No, the crafting system seems to have been reduced in power like a lot.
It's missing its love. That's the problem. You look at the tech tab for it. Are you done selling, by the way? I'll stick us in.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Go.
If you look at the tab for the crafting, you can do everything you really want to do with an item with it, just not yet, which is annoying. But you can basically take stats that you don't like on the weapon and swap them for something else. Obviously, it will probably be a bit random. Nope, can't do that now, though.
Unfortunately.
All you can do now is just make an item, which is kind of rubbish, to be fair.
Yeah, because, I mean, play a mission and you find a lot of items.
100
then
items.
Look in the rogue trader, and then you have whatever you need. I mean...
Absolutely.
But it's good they removed at least the the crafting time.
Yeah.
It seems to have been one of the things they really wanted to do, but the audience, we hated it.
Still there for the purples. Still there for the purples.
Still there for purples.
It's not there for the greens. So you're kind of in a situation now where you can use the greens to top up and keep your gear fairly good. But one of the sort of things with the purples, at least, is if you level up when you're crafting, it's going to be the level that you pick it up from.
Yeah.
So it levels up with you, which is something, because you can get, like, it's a 4-hour craft timing, and you could get a couple levels easy in that. You know, it's quite long. But I think the The issue is they wanted to have a barrier, and it needs to either be materials or time or recipes.
Yeah, something.
And it can't be recipes because they kind of level up with your character. The recipe lasts forever, you know. Once you've got a recipe, your recipe's for life.
Yeah.
So I think they would then sort of, it was a choice of, okay, should we go for materials, or I think they just went with the easier one, to be honest. Balancing drop rates is a bit tough.
It's not a bad system if you do it right, and I mean if it impacts people too much, so you can't be casual about the game, I think that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
But if it's purples, it's fine. I mean, you can set it to craft when you end your session, and then be good with a new weapon.
Yeah, I think it's one of those sort of before you go to bed sort of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Last thing before you go to sleep.
Yes, Rarator, it is really good. I mean, it's come a long way, and it's just looking absolutely beautiful.
Especially the new maps. Oh my word.
The new maps are incredible.
The industrial map. Oh, I'm excited for that. I think the 3 new maps that I've seen Megapol show all surpass every single current map by a mile. And I'm not saying that to butter them up. I genuinely think they're just a lot better.
Yeah, and the way he creates these maps, it's incredible to look at.
It's
oh
art.
my god. He's just darting around that builder as if he's done that for, well...
That's all he does all day, every day,
all
much.
Day, so...
That's what he does. And
exactly.
He's made how many renditions of these maps?
Oh
you know,
my
like,
god! Did you see how many?
That's a tank and small... Yeah. You're having a bad time there.
No, I'm hey, dude, stop that.
Oh, you've got a slow time. That is useful.
Yeah.
It's very useful.
Very useful.
I'm going to mop up around the edge for a little bit. I'm only rocking a crappy auto gun, I'm afraid. I'm just really just chilling.
Chilling is like chilling. Oh, give me some armor. No, the personal void shield is great as
yes.
As melee. It's like my savior.
I feel like it's so good. It gives you a health, well, it gives you 4,000 insta health in the form of a shield, I know, but it's basically her heal.
Basically extra heal health. I never use my inoculator right now.
Why does it also need to give you all that suppression back? I don't understand.
Oh, the inoculator?
No, the void shield gives you full suppression. Instant restore, yeah.
Restores suppression resist to maximum. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why it's OP. It's like at the moment, it's the only thing that counters the almighty Bullgrins of shotgun awesomeness.
Yeah.
It's if you're having troubles with Bullgrin, hopefully those troubles won't exist come Monday. If so, like I'll be the first to make a petition to whoever does the balance on the Bullgrins needs to be slapped.
We need to slap someone then.
For too long, the Bullgrins have conquered and ruled this world.
No more.
Their reign of terror needs to come to an end. They're the most intimidating foe in this purely because of the obnoxious suppression mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, commanders. They're giant bullet sponges, aren't they?
They are insanely bullet sponges. Hello.
It's good though. They drop slightly better gear, I believe, as well now. Oh, there you go. A blue plasma gun.
Nice.
Not that anything blue really gets used anymore, but
nah. Green and purple is the way to go.
Kind of like after the first 10 minutes, you almost want a filter that says, "Please don't show me anything blue anymore,"
or just insta cell or something.
Yeah, just.
Oh my
exactly.
god.
Let your little servo skull pick it up, you know.
Exactly, and then just dismantle it right away or sell it.
Not that that's particularly canon, I think, having like a treasure goblin servo skull, but have a little sack on it flying around.
Hey, they do say that the Sarub might come in as a pet.
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah.
So I mean, that's a really cool thing. I would love a servo skull. Though.
Did you see the picture of the little? Ugh.
Oh.
That'll put you off having kids.
I have 2 already and a 3rd one on the way, so...
Okay, well...
A bit too late for that.
Fair enough. Well, I pray it doesn't look like that.
No. Luckily. Not much, anyway.
Hopefully, well, having wings has its bonuses, but... Yeah, it's... I don't know if they're going to have it fly or waddle, and either one terrifies me.
Waddle.
that would be scary if it waddles like a little Chucky doll, you know.
Hello. And smackadoodle. And wagadoodle. Oh my gosh, he died.
So I'm going to step the difficulty up in the next one a little bit because
I
feel like we're conquering this pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, being able to just sit here and chat while actually not concentrating, that's fine.
Yeah. The difficulty of this game's definitely been toned down a little bit. Although I should say I've got 50 skill points on this character right now, so I really that just does help. You know, yeah. And I'm currently rocking my build that works for every weapon, so I don't have to cry about not being able to respec.
Ow.
It's not particularly well optimized build, but it'll do.
You can't hit me. Okay, you can. Actually. You can.
I'll take out the gunner for now. I'll do all these things.
Alright.
Yeah, cherub servitors are in this game, Jan. We've not seen one in the flesh, but we've seen the 3D model, and it looks pretty cool, to be fair. It looks pretty cool. Oh. Right.
There we go.
What's my secondary weapon? Let's find out. Be a surprise for all of us. Ah, there you go. Chainsword.
Nice.
And I happen to know the chainsword's getting an entirely new sound. Yeah, this animation needs...
Yeah, and the sound needs to be changed as well.
So yeah, it's getting a brand new sound. I don't know if it's on Monday, but there is a new sound in the pipeline. Okay, let's use missiles.
Man, the chain stun is so OP.
Yeah, I feel like they should have diminishing returns on NPCs in this game, which is such a weird thing to say, but stun locking is just a...
Stun locking on bosses is not fun. I mean, I do it because I can, but I wouldn't if...
Those guys should be immune, shouldn't they? Like
immune, or at least have very high diminishing returns. Like reduce it by 50% after the first one, and then like 50 more and 50 more and 50 more.
I guess you can make the argument that you've got to put in the work in order to be able to stun them in the first place, and you could maybe argue that that's kind of the same thing, but you can get the suppression down pretty damn fast. And especially if you're in a 4-man group and you've got someone with arc blades, like their suppression's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you need to get the suppression down to red, but that happens pretty fast.
Yeah, if you've got a weapon that's good at it, then yeah. And some weapons do a lot.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
Run in. Hello.
Do smashes and stuns. One thing I've looked at the new PS4 footage that does tickle me a little bit is that there seems to be more abilities to dodge. There seems to be projectiles coming at you a little bit slower that you can actually strafe out the way of. That's something that I really sort of feel like they've just kind of forgot to add in this game.
It's definitely not a thing, and I was thinking it would be a thing, but the projectiles are so fast here. So,
yeah, I mean, there's no dodging.
No chance, no chance. I mean, I use it to get out of the way from enemies like these when they charge, but mostly I don't use it.
I think the only thing you really need to use it for is the overhead smash from the Plague Ridden.
Oh, look at those missiles.
Two-handed overhead smoosh. But anything else is just either too quick or not worth dodging.
You have different options to get away from stuff.
That being said, though, if there is some stuff to dodge, then instantly I think the assassin becomes a lot more entertaining than some of the other classes.
And that, I mean, I think that's why I really enjoy playing the assassin, because I do have the option to dodge and roll.
Yeah.
And you don't have that. Yeah.
It does make the crusader feel a little bit simple.
Yeah.
It's point and click.
Because, I mean, you're standing there, you're shooting, and then that's it.
Yeah. My brain is not particularly engaged with combat right now.
All right. But I mean, right now it's just staring at you. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, the difficulty could definitely go up a bit, so I think that'll be a good. And I'm gonna switch to a different gun that makes a slightly less obnoxious sound.
Which one is that? The autogun? Or?
Yeah, this is the autogun.
Yeah. just a tiny bit.
There we go.
Shotgun, nothing.
And I'll tell you what else I'm super curious about is all the NPCs that they're going to introduce. I'm just, you know, all the different, you know, your allies, the enemies, the voice acting. I actually quite like the voice acting so far. I know there's mixed reviews on it. Some people don't feel it's up to scratch, but I personally have enjoyed the acting thus far. I'm just looking forward to more.
I mean, I don't have any issue with the voice acting. I think it's actually pretty decent. I mean, no one knows exactly how these fellas sound, so I mean,
yeah, it's up to interpretation. I mean, the things with voice actors is they're actually picked by Games Workshop, or rather there is a list of actors that are allowed from Games Workshop. So you can't just sort of be like, oh, we want to use this guy. For a start, they have to be English. Like, Games Workshop are pretty strict on it. But yeah, so basically they've got like a short list of people you can go for. Yeah, so it's pretty restrictive. They have a sort of a certain thing they want to go for, but I mean, how do you portray a Death Cult assassin? Like, they've gone for like the smarmy English lady, which
exactly.
I mean, I quite like it, but I guess other people might, in their heads, have imagined something totally different. But
isn't that always going to be an issue? I mean, you can't satisfy everyone.
Oh yes.
So I feel it's a bit mute to talk about unless it's terrible, you know.
For sure.
Unless it's really horrible voice acting, it's going to be okay.
Speaking of the Neocore staff, we've got Hotel Sinus in the chat here.
Nice.
He may be one of the Neocore developers. What's up, Hotel? I need to give this man a little shout out and a load of love right now. Everyone just give Hotel a massive hug for me, because he helped me pick some audio equipment. I've got my new equalizer here, Hotel. I've not set it up properly yet, but I've been treating myself to things I can't afford. But very exciting.
That's always a good thing. Get new things you can't afford.
I am very much an audio junkie since turning YouTube.
Yeah, and I mean that it's one of the things in doing YouTube or streaming that's so important. I mean, if your audio is off, it's not going to be enjoyable to watch.
Definitely. I've become a bit of an elitist as well, and I dislike this. But if I listen to a channel and I can hear a bit like a lot of room echo, I can't listen. I'm out.
You know? Ooh, elitist indeed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking. So. I've just put us in another mission without even thinking about it, and I've not changed my gear at all. I've just clicked stuff.
Did you up the difficulty then?
This is yellow, so we'll see. It's slightly harder, so we'll see how we cope.
Biometric scanning of the area completed.
Conclusion.
The ruinous powers
Let's close
are
that.
active.
There we go. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm just going to say it again. I'm really excited for next week.
I am really excited as well. I mean, it's gonna be quite unique and a good experience. I think I have that good feeling about it.
Oh, I've got a good feeling. And Budapest looks really nice as well. I checked it out on Google Maps today. The walk between the hotel and the studio. That's a really nice walk.
And we just had the what's it called, Eurovision, and Hungary actually gave, as the only country, gave Denmark 12 points. So thank you very much. Every Hungarian out there, thank you.
I have not watched a Eurovision in a long time.
I watch it every year. I'm a very big Eurovision fan.
Each to their own, I say. Each to their own.
Exactly.
I've watched a couple, but that was enough for me for a while. I'll return to it in another year or two, I think.
It's in between all the role-playing and killing. You need to have something to relax to, you know.
That's true. That's true. That is very, very true. So, here's a question for you, because next week, obviously, you're going to be playing the final build, and you're going to have a lot of people being like, tell me, what did you see? What did you do? Are you going to give it everything, or are you going to hold a little bit back? What are you thinking?
I mean, it really depends on how different the build we're gonna play is to the build that they're gonna release on Monday. Because the thought, or what I heard, was that it's almost the same. But it depends, those differences, if we can pull those out, I guess waiting would be a good thing.
Well,
with a bit of info.
As far as I'm aware, the polish level, maybe Hotel will be able to correct us on this, but I believe the polish level on Monday...
There's a room in here.
There's a room, okay. Let's purge. I believe that Monday will bring us the quote-unquote endgame polish refinement quality, but I do not think the full list of features will be there. So I'm fairly sure what we will get in Hungary is the full list of features, such as, nice. I don't know, armor, customizer, and all the other bits that are probably going to be there in final launch, but not there on Monday. Yeah. Such as the maps, maybe, that Megabull has only just made. We can probably nag him to have a little play on them.
That would be really cool.
Indeed. I need some B-roll footage of that sky map, I tell you. If I come back from any souvenir, it needs to be B-roll footage of playing on that map.
Yeah, was that the one today you saw, or?
Yes. Check it out after Megabull stream.
Yeah,
I mean, it was beautiful. It was sort of like what I hoped the current Skyline walkway map would turn into. It just has a really cool background of like a city skyline, but it's also a lot fatter. It's got big fat platforms rather than small mincy platforms. Yeah,
so you can see more of the below.
It's big. It's big. Like if you press M on this map and you took that middle tile and put 4 of them together in a big square, it's got platforms like that instead.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's like big open spaces that there's sort of ruined vehicles. I'm not going to, go and check it out, but
yeah.
It's really
I mean,
cool.
sometimes I really get lost in the environment. It's just so incredible. It looks so good.
I'm looking forward to the final. Apparently, Hotel's working on some new audio. He's hoping we like it. I'm sure we will.
Oh, nice.
Perhaps Hotel can give us a sneaky little bit of info as to what bits of audio are going to change. Maybe just a couple little teasers.
Any weapons he could tease us. That would be nice.
I wonder if he's allowed to tell us if there's new weapons or not. I don't know.
At least a new weapon sound.
New weapon sound.
Like the auto gun, if that's gonna get re-ramped or.
It's a tough one. I mean, the weapon sounds are much like the character voices because it
is.
In the books, they often conflict on how they sound. Like, some books will tell you a las gun sounds like a loud crack. Some will make it sound like a laser. I mean, it's laser las. But
Lance lasers.
There's different approaches to it. But I think the general consensus on books is that, I say general, if you read quote-unquote certain books, is that they crack rather than pew. But complicated stuff. Chainsaw apparently is going to be one of the highlights.
Oh, chainsword. Oh, I mean, it really needs to change, but I'm really excited to hear that sound then. That could be really good.
I'm hoping for something that sounds a bit more murderous. Oh, let's change weapon. But
it needs something that's murderous.
Yeah, something maybe with a bit more rumble and I don't know.
Indeed.
Let me see if I've got a good weapon in my bank. I'm just going to try and do that. I've got a bank full of weapons. Let's see what we've got. They're all level 50, never mind.
Available points. Okay, so now I need to go. I'm going full into close combat here. The close combat tree. I'm going to fill that out first. Critical strike.
There we go. The autogun sound is changing.
Oh, good.
News.
You hear that, guys?
Exciting.
Autogun. That's really good.
Cry's level 14. What level am I? 6. I don't understand. My recipes aren't syncing with my character. I'm probably doing something wrong here, but... no, I just haven't unlocked the weapon yet because I'm bad. I've figured it out. It's fine.
Have you tried out the assassin, or are you
I have
not
played
just not playing her?
everything to 50 multiple times.
Okay. So
And
the
I like the assassin.
Cathian sword, is that how you say it? Cathian?
Yeah, Cathian, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I like it. It's all right.
I think it's lacking some mobility.
Yes.
You know, like with the power sword, you have so much more mobility, and I mean,
Indeed.
that's my thing. That's my thing. Keeping mobile.
The two-handed power sword, let's face it, should be called the two-handed sword of move wherever you want, whenever you want, as much as you like, because the cooldowns
kill
are
whatever you want.
ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like 2 leaps on a 2-second cooldown. Like,
It's so good.
what? What? Like, one should be on 10 seconds and the other on 5 or something. It's just ridiculous how much you can move with that.
Yeah. I mean, I like because it does give the game that speed that some people are saying or complaining about that isn't there.
Yep.
You can find that if you have the assassin power sword.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's my take on it anyway. And that's really appealing to me.
And the PlayStation B-roll footage is so much faster than the
It
current.
is? Oh,
you need to watch that, my friend.
I need to see that.
I'll give you a link afterwards so you can chuck it in a couple of videos, because the PlayStation footage, the base speed, I would say has increased about 30% on the current speed, just as a base. But it looks really smooth. It looks really, really smooth. They're on controller, and I kind of feel that controller really suits the assassin. Because you can be walking one way and quickly dodge another way with the flick of the wrist. So I really feel it suits that. But I'll send you the footage. But the footage I'll send you is not even the fastest there is. You can go faster. So the pace of this, you're going to be impressed. There
are movement skills in the Sicarium Augmentix. So I mean, you can get extra movement speed there.
Yes.
But not 30%.
It's big. It's big. It's big. It's bold. It's wonderful. It's beautiful.
Well, Furious, you know what's great about Warhammer Space Marines? You should play as a Space Marine. They are so iconic. But we can't play as Space Marines because
This is Inquisitor. Canon does count for something.
He's been complaining about that a couple of times to me. Why can't you play as a Space Marine?
It's
because
difficult.
It's not Space Marines.
That's basically the answer. And so many people have asked this in the forum. Can we be a Space Marine? When will we be a Space Marine? And the resounding response is, you will never be a Space Marine.
Exactly.
It's just...
There's one there, Dwarf Furious. That's the only Space Marine you're going to see. That's that guy.
I mean, you can be a Crusader and just pretend you're really short Astartes. You know, you're like a third of or 2/3 the size of an Astartes without the enhancements and stuff. You know, you're a mini one.
Yeah, a mini Space Marine.
But that's as close as you're going to get. And I know I've just triggered so many people that are like Space Marine fans, but that's all you're going to get. Oh! So now we're on the Skyline map that doesn't have the awesome city in the background. Feels bad,
but it's still beautiful.
I like it. I still have mixed feelings on this green fog, but I do like this map.
True.
Oh,
I'm gonna go range this one.
Oh, we're both rocking plasma rifles. Cool.
Yeah, it's good to have for the vehicles if you get in trouble with them having too much range, or you want to bring down the suppression level, so I can change them.
That's one thing that I would recommend to a lot of people, that if you ever struggle with melee or find yourself in a situation where melee is a little bit too hard, don't carry 2 melee weapons. You don't need to. You know, it's not like you make this life choice where I can only melee from now on because I've taken the vow of the samurai. Like, it's not how it goes. Just take a gun.
And I mean, it doesn't even matter what you spec into with the skills because
Yeah.
the bonuses are tiny. So
Yeah.
you can still utilize the ranged weapons. But man, I killed so much faster with the melee.
Yeah, that's one thing that they've changed with melee, that the splash damage, the overall damage of it is a lot higher. The Cathian sword, I think, has the triple swipe where you walk along,
Yeah.
like swinging your... That does insane damage. That's crazy.
It does. But again, the control of your character goes away. And I dislike that. I dislike that I need to stand still and just walk forward
Yes.
into my enemy. And I mean, I can't really end it because I need to deal damage as well.
For sure,
so-
it's a channeled attack that's somewhat inconvenient, but I'm guessing they're trying to balance risk with reward there, where you lose control but gain a bucket ton of damage.
Yeah, because against single target enemies like these champions, it's just incredibly good. They die so fast.
Good point by Hotel Sinus in the chat here, who is the sound engineer for Inquisitor. If you have feedback on the sounds, don't put them in chat right now. Go on the Discord for Inquisitor Martyr and put it in the sound section, because that's where Hotel lives, and you know that's where he reads that stuff. So if you have thoughts and stuff, give it to them, because I can tell you. I'm not saying that you can just go in, make a demand, and then it will happen. That doesn't quite work like that, but
they do listen.
They listen, yeah. I've seen so much in this game change because people gave some well-articulated feedback.
A lot of the stuff that does get changed is because of feedback. Otherwise, I mean, the developers have an opinion as to what they want the game to be and what they want it to look like.
Yep.
Ew, a plague ogre. Never seen those before.
I even made a video some time ago just going through all the things I've seen change as a result of feedback. Having been in the forums the past year, that there is a fair bit of a lot of quality of life features that are here thanks to players. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down to Chinatown if I don't get out of here. Are you a little dead at the mo?
I'm a little dead, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I took a look at the plague ogre and I forgot to attack. It's what happens.
I tell you what, as much as I like the plasma rifle, it's nowhere near as good as a lot of other weapons.
No, it's a bit slow and overheats easily. So
yeah, it overheats a lot, and it's missing a little je ne sais quoi. You know?
Je ne sais quoi?
There's just something not quite there. I don't speak French, and I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I think it was relevant.
It sounded funny. So.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, they are suppressing me. Those things, the plague, whateverness it is, the doodles.
Yo, what's up, Vaz? How you doing, my friend? How you doing?
Insects. They are suppressing insane much. Go away.
How? There's another question in chat about the XP at the mo, and this is something I find really interesting, because I find the leveling rate in this game actually... Oh, I died because I wasn't paying attention. I actually find the leveling rate in this game pretty quick, but there's a little caveat there that you need to know what to do and how to do it, because it can be quick if you know the system and exactly how to play it. And by that I mean get as much fate as you can, don't waste any on doing anything, just spend it on turrets, sell every purple you can to get extra fate, never fail a turret mission. There's a few other little things, buy all the purple packs when you're in a Cabal, and you can level up fairly fast. I mean, I've managed to get to level, I think, 25 in 10 hours or so. Which I feel's reasonable, and I think I could get to Endgame in about 25, 30 hours.
There we go.
Right. Are you ready for a Dreadnought?
Yes. The chat is annoying me. There we go.
Yeah, get rid of chat. Always just be gone. Chat.
Yeah, I just turned it to party, and instead.
I just hide it.
Your Furious told me to do it. So I will, of course, because his word is law. And yes, it's an ARPG. in 40k and with Inquisitors. Stop that.
Indeed.
See, now we have him. I mean, he's toast now. Suppression.
Eventually, he's
suppression
toast.
stun.
I'll tell you what, I'll start using my penetrating attacks. Yeah, which does a tiny bit more. I'm just going to wait a second while I... Cape Fury getting more and more excited every time he sees this game. My friend, look at the latest B-roll footage from the PlayStation. It's looking so good. I'm using the one ability, Vaz. Don't tell me off. It's my only penetrating attack.
Don't tell me off for using the only one ability with stunning. Hey, I mean, it does show that it might need to change. I mean, it's a bit OP. Because you just change stun.
For chaos. Unleash death.
Right, let's I need to change weapons.
He's annoying.
Let's pull out a sword because that's a bit better.
That works.
I'll see if I can get a heavy bolter after, because that is my favourite gun by a mile.
It is very good.
It's
and it looks incredible.
Absolutely. I think it's also an unsung hero. A lot of people want it to be buffed. I feel like it's the most powerful weapon in the game. So that's the joy of balancing games like this. You'll get those two opposing things.
Human ape? Not an ape. You can be an ape.
Tic Tac Attack, it's just, if you've played Diablo 3 on console, it's the same control scheme, more or less. One stick to move, the other stick will point you in a direction. It's exactly what you'd expect.
My god, look at all the demons down there.
Oh, wow.
With the hell root.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay, so this is always a little... I've got an AoE shield here, so I'll just do some AoEs. And we'll figure it out. We'll improvise.
Yeah, let's pull some of them here.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout.
Hello, Mr. Hellbrute.
Okay. So at this point, I find it's best to just get on the boss because they spawn faster than you can do anything about it.
Yeah. Okay. Ow! Ow!
However, they also hurt a lot.
They hurt, just a tiny bit.
Oh, and his health has not really gone down that much. Yeah. Okay. That's the downside of a hard mission, is you will come across these fiends. Okay.
They hurt.
How long do you have till a slow time is ready?
Immortal.
I have. Can't even see. Cooldown is almost done. So
okay. I think we will probably need that to stand a chance. My vote will be. Yep.
I guess. But yeah, we need slow time, and we need to bring down his suppression. Whoa, there's so many!
Oh, are you dead?
No. No.
It gave me a chance to res someone. I got really confused.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't rest any of the
Press
demons.
F to res. Yeah.
Don't do that. That's
oh
a dumb
my
idea.
word. I tell you what, I really hope there's a demonology tree coming to the Psyker. If
that
there
would be
was,
awesome.
that would swing me. And before anyone accused me of heresy, it's a thing, okay? It's a thing. It is a thing, it's in the books. It's a bit risky, okay.
It's risky, very risky.
But
Alright.
Right, now here comes the fresh wave. Now, I guess we can try killing them,
but now, yeah, because now we have dealt with the ones that were permanently spawned there. So this is just going to be the ones he spawned there.
Indeed. Right, so I guess now we can start whacking on him.
Yeah, there we go. Slow time.
Okay.
This should do something.
We're getting there.
Yeah, look at this. Hey, look at this.
I'll keep knocking them back every now and again.
Ow.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I could do a little knockback every now and again. That's my contribution to this fight. See you around, Hotel Sinus, my buddy. I will see you next week, my friend. I will see you next week. In the flesh.
We are looking forward to it.
Jam, I'm currently playing the build that applies to everything. So I've got a little bit of health. I've gone for the suppression tree and the crit tree. So whatever weapon I build, this does something for it. It's a bit tanky. but it works.
Oh,
Oh, good job.
she did the kill thing.
Oh, did she?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't get
She
to see
jumped-
it on the other stream.
No.
Oh,
Oh, you don't. Oh,
I've just gone down underground. Yeah, don't. I'll be right back.
glitching a bit.
Okay, there we go.
Jumped on top of it and
The hell?
hit it in the face. Looked pretty cool.
Well, this is the thing. There we go.
So
I had to use
where-
the keys to actually move. Oh no. Okay, do not go through that area. Hotel, if you're still there, buddy, this hole in the ground here is
That's a bad
bugged.
idea.
It's where an explosion has killed this hole. I'm bug testing live.
That's
Okay.
always what happens.
Yep. Okay, there's a tiny little gap there that you can go down through. We need to get on Megapore about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You got a sweet. Okay. Well, let's see if I can just make another hole. No, I don't think it works like that. No.
Ow.
No, I can't make more ones. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I've run out of
Quick-
supplies.
Quick bit of bug testing. Although, as far as I'm aware, all of these maps are being deleted Monday, and they're all being
really?
updated with like fresh versions.
Yeah.
So-
So maybe they already found that
Yes.
bug, but it's always good. Always
Yep.
good to find some new bugs and report them.
Okay, yeah, they're aware of that issue already, so it's
Oh, good,
probably
good.
been changed.
Hello, buddies. Ooh, wagadoo. Oh, that looked good.
I really wish I could change my colours just to. I tell you what, I really hope you can change both the colour of your armour and the trim.
Oh,
You
yeah.
give me that, and I'm sold.
Wait, I died? Oh my god.
He does hit hard.
Ah, I totally forgot to look at my health.
Yes. I tell you what would probably help is when you actually get low health to have a splash effect on the screen on the edge. You know, like when Psyker's high on warp.
Yeah.
There's one thing I struggle with in games like this and MMOs is watching a health bar when, you know, you just want to look at the combat. You just want to look at your
exactly.
character. So should we pull these
another
back?
one. Yeah, let's get them. I'm gonna grab them. Here we go. Hello. Hello, buddies. Come to us.
I'm going to pull out this, I guess.
Smacked.
Oh, that did nothing. Right, let's get the other
No.
gun out.
Oh my god. This is so insane.
There's a lot of demons here.
We are purging for the Emperor. Oh my gosh.
Oh. I'm going down, Mayday. Mayday.
Oh my god.
No, no, I'm alive. Gosh,
Oh,
saved by the
man.
Emperor there. Oh, okay.
It's definitely harder.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Are you proper dead? Proper dead?
Proper total
Ah,
dead.
right. Okay.
Allowed
okay.
death 3. So.
This is Okay. Well, I'll do what I can.
You should melt. More Furious says. I should have melted.
You are an assassin, so at least you're living up to the sort of role of being squishy.
True.
Okay, and I
Running
think
all over my corpse.
no, I ain't resin that. Oh dear. Now I need.
No, there's a lot of guys.
I need
Oh my
some
gosh.
health packs badly.
Yeah,
No,
we
don't-
might have a problem there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not actually any medkits on this map, is there?
Yeah, there was one back there, a medical supply.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
I'll be with you soon. Okay. I'm just going for a little walk, and I'll be right there.
oh, you have supplies there?
I've got a fancy pants chest. Ooh,
Oh.
I've got a purple heavy flamer out of it.
Ooh,
Hashtag worth.
that's always good.
Right, so I'm going to use and burn my last inoculator and Rosarius field to see. I think I can get you up. Right. I
How
think
long
we're good.
does that take?
About now.
Oh, nice.
Okay, just a little bit of kiting required.
Maybe run back and get the supplies, because that will enable me to survive a bit more.
Sure, sure. I mean, I feel like we're going to need it to complete this mission.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we only need one more, but it's
Okay,
definitely...
I'm just going to missile a few of those. Okay, that's a few of the standard enemies done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe if we go back this way and then...
Yeah, because it's all the way at the back, though. But all the way back there, there's a supply crate. I could definitely use...
Inoculator refill here. I didn't pick that up earlier.
Oh,
nice.
You didn't get that one. Okay.
So how do you feel about your current colour scheme?
It's based on the armor, and
yes.
I mean, it looks okay. It's a bit, it's a bit too white for my taste.
It's an interesting choice for a Death Cult assassin. You know, it's
It is.
very Star Wars-esque.
Yeah, but I was like, maybe that's a thing. I've only seen like the black hue on assassin miniatures back in the day, but never this. I've never seen this color.
It doesn't exist. I mean, there's only like 5 images of Death Cult assassins out there, and they're all black spandex wearing, you know, kink things.
But I think, I mean, it's a good thing that they're mixing things up, and if we get to choose ourselves, that would be just incredible. Oh, thank you.
Jam, this is the dated alpha build that we're currently playing. This is not even the beta build coming out next week, which is then not even the final build. So this is dated, indeed.
And then we're gonna play the new build on Wednesday.
Indeed.
It's gonna be interesting.
I say live at the studio. We won't be streaming, so
no.
We will be playing it at the studio. I would love to be streaming it, but that would not be allowed.
But we will get the option to record some of it.
Yes, there shall be B-roll, much B-roll.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to most? So if you could sit down right now and play the final build, what would be the first thing you do?
I would check out the assassin.
Fair enough. So make a new assassin, get cracking straight away.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That would definitely be my goal, and just check out the campaign. To be honest,
story.
That is so interesting to me. I feel that the story will like enable you to get into the universe and into this feel of being the Inquisitor, and I think that's very important. Otherwise, it's just going to be, jump in to another ARPG and kill stuff.
Indeed, indeed. And I really hope that they nail what they want to nail. If that, I want to give them a little bit of leeway, because they're making. Oh my word!
Did you?
Thank you. My health just.
I thought you died.
Ouch! So much ouch! Oh my word!
So much ouch! You got.
I got smushed.
You got totally smushed.
By the Emperor, let's not do this.
I'm on my way.
Okay, you had another. That's good.
I've got another life, so I'm on my way. But hot damn.
Oh.
Okay.
Go the frick away! It's that guy with the suppression annoyance.
Does everyone get access to the new beta? Yes, they do.
They do.
Yes, they do. Next week, beta, exciting times. Okay. I'm gonna play a little do-si-do around here, I guess, for a mo. Oh
yeah, my health is very low. I'm like really, really low. Might not survive. I can bring them away though.
Yeah, I mean that works. The only problem is I'm never gonna kill this guy. I lack the minerals.
Yeah, they just ate me. Oh man.
You're dead. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, that's a marauder on the body too. Okay, well, Hydra's on the case. I shall just walk around in circles a little bit. Try and
so many enemies. Oh,
okay. Okay, I've activated the force field. Oh no, okay, that resets the resurrect process now.
Oh, it does.
So resurrecting is going to be difficult, to say the very least.
I mean, we made a good effort here.
I don't think it's over yet. but it probably is. I'm a realist at the end of the day.
Optimistic. It's good.
Okay, right. So I think if I give you a little bit of that, and I think honestly, I've got to crack out a range weapon here and just kite. Okay.
I feel there's more enemies coming all the time here.
Yes, there's a current bug with the spawn of this this fiend of an enemy. Right.
Oh man, that looked cool. You shot right past, or someone did.
Oh.
I see you struggling.
The stress is building up.
And I mean, if you want a challenge in this game, you definitely get it.
It's there. It's there if you want it. You know, you don't have to play it on hard, but it can be. It can be super easy. That's the kind of the benefit of the power rate. Oh, whoa. Health, please. Oh,
yeah, the power rating. It's
yeah, you
313.
You can make it exactly as hard as you want. Okay. Slowly regenning. Come on. Come on, down here. Oh my word. Can I get out of this? Okay. We're coming back.
A lot of damage.
We're coming back.
Okay.
Oh dear. Let's have
But
one
yeah,
of those.
my plans got screwed by all the ads, basically. Because I did have him stun locked for half his health. But then the minions just killed me.
Oh dear. Okay, I might be able to do it, but this is not going to be a quick one, I'm afraid. Okay, need to get health back. But I think I can probably... Oh, ouch. Have they got bonus melee damage? Because they're hitting like
they
trucks.
hurt like insane.
Good lord. After completing the story, what endgame is there? That's a very good question, and the story is not this game. Like, I can't emphasize enough how much the story is not the be all and end all of this. It is the beginning prologue.
He's so close to dead.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
He's so close. Come on, Essek. Essek can do it. You can do it.
Okay, I'm going to go around the long way because, I mean, there's a whole choo-choo train. So, yeah, so what's happening when the game comes out, we've then got, I think, 4 to 6 weeks until the quote-unquote end game area comes out. Then we're going to all be leveling up and basically trying to get... I can't get you. I'm going to be interrupted. Right,
just kill
one
him.
of those.
Oh, so close! 1 hit point! Yay!
There we go. Let me get where you are.
Well done, buddy.
Waiting there.
Well done.
So 4 to 6 weeks until the end game opens. So then you're going to spend that time trying to get awesome gear, and then 4 to 6 weeks after that, the next leveling zone opens up, and then 6 weeks after that, the next end game open. Then the leveling. Then blah 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 blah, and onward. And that is what makes this game different. It's aiming to be endless via the perpetual release of seasons.
Yeah, and random missions. As well.
Absolutely. And you've got to be realistic. They recycle content by basically just giving you a higher level cap and probably another 10 and 15 skill points. That's basically what the new leveling area is going to be, plus a new enemy faction per season. So it's not going to be completely repetitive, but you know, you're going to be recycling a lot of content to do something like that. So players have kind of got to set your expectations, I guess. Right. Well, that was stressful.
That was very stressful.
Was it stressful for you watching?
I hope it wasn't too stressful for you guys.
It was good. It was good.
But it's just a lot of fun. I wish I had more survivability, but if there had been, like, in some maps you have so many supply crates that I have too much of it. But in some maps, like this one, we had 1 supply crate. And that's not enough for me to survive with something like this.
Indeed. And
one thing I'm really looking forward to in when we go next week is to see hopefully see the Dark Eldar.
I really hope they can show us some sneaky peeks.
That would be so good.
I'm so curious how they portray the sort of the witch elves and the sorts. Forgive me for not being up to date with the correct terminology for 40k witch elves. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. I know. I don't actually know what they're called.
They keep changing the blooming name of like.
Yeah. Witch elves with a Y.
I was a fantasy player. I'm like being honest now. I was a fantasy player. So my 40k lore, I spent like 4 hours in 2 hours in a Games Workshop store the other day trying to get myself up to speed, but I'm still a scrub.
It takes a long time, I think, to get it all. I mean, I'm nowhere near that place either. So
I find the hard thing is kicking the old habits. You
the
know,
old
like,
habits.
They're still
fantasy?
Imperial Guard to me. They're not Astra Military. They're Imperial Guard. Okay?
Yeah.
Stop calling them anything different. Right, let's find another mission.
Maybe as hard?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to find something.
Damage.
Oh, let's go for a demon incursion one. That I think will be good. I'm rocking bolt pistols now. One of my favourites. Definitely one of my favourites. Good for assassins too. In terms of my favourite for the assassin, though, I think hands down it's got to be the Exodus sniper.
Yeah.
Maybe the standard sniper, but probably the Exodus.
I'm just really, really into the melee stuff.
Do we have a release window? Yep, the release dates are set. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I believe it's the 11th of June. Don't quote me on that, but I'm fairly sure it is. It might be later in June. Someone in the chat help me out here.
I think it's the 5th.
5th of June. Could be. It's fairly soon. 6th. Someone else says 6th of June.
6th of June, 5th of June, somewhere in June.
Some point soon. Please Google it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
But the beta is out on Monday, so there you go. 5th it is. It's 5th.
We identified the demonic contagion in the zone.
I remember saying that in my video. What is this? It's
and
totally
on all
black.
platforms too. This is a Nurgle-infested spaceship.
Yeah, but my screen is entirely black.
I'm afraid you need to restart the game.
Okay.
It is a weird, funky bug that you can only get out of by restarting the game.
Hello, Erwin. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
I'll tell you what,
I'm gonna jump out.
Go for it. I'll just load back in and click reconnect when you're back, and it will put you back in. One thing I like about this game is the level of detail on the characters, but I feel like the default camera, with how far out it is, you don't get to actually appreciate the detail on them. You kind of have to mouse wheel halfway in to really actually look at the armour of your Inquisitor and the clipping of the cape there, but the models look pretty, in my opinion.
But it's hard to, when you can't get all the way down, it's hard to actually see that and appreciate it.
Yeah. If it was like an RPG, you could have an over the shoulder and you'd be like, damn, this guy's power armor looks sick. For this, it's there, but it's quite hard to play this game zoomed in. You're giving yourself a pretty rough disadvantage there.
Yeah.
For melee, maybe, I don't know.
To some degree, yeah. Unless, I mean, if you're playing at lower difficulties, you definitely can, because then it's just a cakewalk. But otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it.
For sure. A lot of questions coming on what build I'm playing. Standard, apply to everything. Probably the one I'll be leveling with crit suppression and a few miscellaneous bits and bobs here and there. Like the first 4 skill points you get when you get in the game as a new character, I think should be 20% damage reduction in cover, because that's really good if you're going to be a ranged character, and 20% extra armor if you're a crusader. And they're both in the defensive tree. And then just go into whatever the hell you want, crit, range damage, whatever. Just have fun. It doesn't matter, to be fair. Like, it's all arguing over like 10 to 30% optimization. Who cares? Just build something you like. That being said, watch all of my build guides though. They'll be really important.
I'm not in your party. I couldn't reconnect. How? So
Are you in the lobby? Or where is it thrown?
I'm in game. I'm in game.
You're in game. In the ship, on the bridge as such.
On the ship, yeah.
I will abort mission and we will attempt this again.
Okay. Because I went black.
Apparently we're not helping this chap abstaining from purchasing, and it seems that he is tempted. What client build are we playing? This is regular version, current version, nothing fancy, just talking about how excited we are. Beta on Monday, final release on Wednesday for us two only. Sorry, I'm not trying to rub it in, but I'm just trying to...
We're just really happy that we're able to actually go and check this out, and we're going to share it all with our viewers.
Yes.
So,
yes, we're going to get all that footage.
You're getting something out of it as well.
And hopefully interviews too. Like I really hope we can pin a couple down, get a little panel and have a little chat. And
that would be so good.
Yeah, needs to happen.
Tag teaming. Maybe.
I'm fairly sure they'll be doing interviews with the press while they're there. So you know, we can bring our clipboards and our whatever else you need for an interview, and my list of 50 questions that I've got from the YouTube video. Right, sorry, I need to invite you now, don't I?
Can you see me? In chat?
I can if I scroll down. Invite.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Sorry, I was slacking. I'm gonna stick with my bolt pistols because they're amazing.
Awesome.
Right, and I might just change my armor for something more pretty. I like the green, but
it says you're level 5 again, and it says I'm level 8 again. That's weird.
I
got those again. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I want that armor, but I don't want to be pink. Why do they test me in such a way?
Do you have a pink armor?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just.
That's awesome. I want a pink armor.
Well, it's like salmon, sort of. I would call it. Why did they have this as an option? Like, if anything's heretical, it's a pink Inquisitor. Let's be fair here. There's nothing that is okay about this.
Inquisitors.
Have you, out of curiosity, have you ever dabbled with the Dark Heresy game?
No, I haven't. I've
Really?
seen people playing it, but
Yep.
I haven't done anything along those lines.
The reason I mention it is I see so much of that in this, in terms of skill names, character ability names, classes. So much. I'm sure they got it from other inspirations too, but it's definitely
Inspired.
Absolutely. What will have you ever played a pen and paper game?
Oh yeah. I play Pathfinder once a month.
Ah, cool. We'll have to get you in as a guest sometime then on our campaign.
Cool.
Just make like a guest appearance. We'll make you, I don't know, some awesome Inquisitor, and you can come tell us what to do.
An assassin.
Oh yeah. They're assassins are things. Right, time to use my amazing number 2 ability. That's right, I'm going number 2 on them.
Incredible.
Indeed.
I mean, every Inquisitor needs to go number 2 sometimes, so...
It's often your best ability. Not always.
There we go. Ooh, boom.
I love auto pistols. Nearly enough to make me want to play a Crusader at come launch, but I'm still thinking Psyker.
Psyker is really cool.
It's mainly for the builds, because I just feel like you can be a bit creative, and I know there's going to be a lot of people asking sort of what Psyker skills would you recommend playing, and I won't be able to comment unless I'm a Psyker. But the other classes, I can talk about the optimizations really easily, even when I haven't leveled one. I can still be like, look, this weapon has this skill, so it can be this. But Psyker, I just feel like
it's a very hard thing to play as well with the warp heat.
Oh yeah.
Controlling that is an art in itself. So
I don't control it. That's my secret. I just
you let it go.
let it go. Absolutely.
Let
I'm
it
not going to sing
go,
the song.
let it go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You see, when we were talking earlier about them just sort of not including anything to dodge, no, the Psyker has stuff to dodge. It's self-inflicted, but that's I find it really enjoyable. How does it work?
Yeah, you say how does he dodge?
You just run away from all of the warp stuff you spawn, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you spawn demons, you run away. You spawn runes on the floor, you run away from those as well. It's a really fun system, I think, because it's so different to other games where you just run out of mana and, oh, I have to stand here not doing anything. It's, oh no, I've summoned something that's trying to kill me. It's so much more 40k.
Which is bad.
Yeah. It's very bad, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I think some people will dislike it and find it immensely frustrating, but there are ways to mitigate heat if you want to. Oh. Okay.
Hello, little guy.
I'm just going to kill this guy.
He's raising his arm there. Hello.
He's probably thinking about doing an animation, but
I'm not letting him. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Reason I love the bolt pistol is they've just got everything. They've got anti-armor first ability, they've got flesh bane on the second, massive suppression, such a versatile weapon.
Yeah, they fit against anything, basically.
Yes. Come rain or shine, 'tis bolter time.
That's good. That's good.
It's right.
Hey,
nice job.
We did it.
Pretty smooth.
Dude, that was pretty good.
Pretty smooth.
I think you changing to bolt pistols was a good choice.
It's a lot better than a plasma gun.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the nice things of the bolt pistol is the first ability has vulnerability as well. So by the time you hit them 10 times, you're doing double damage, which helps.
Oh, wow.
And that'll apply to your ally as well. And vulnerability just really works. Same if you go in the crit tree when if you go in the physical tree when you crit, you can apply vulnerability as well. Like, everyone needs that ability.
Yeah.
Just vulnerabilities really, really they're good against elites anyway.
Yeah, if we want to take them down fast, that's the path to go.
Will there be named weapons in the game? Well, there's going to be unique artifacts.
Weapons.
Here's the thing to. I'm afraid. Would you like the bad news regarding godlikes?
No, I didn't hear those.
Okay, so a godlike is actually what a relic used to be called, and any reference made to godlike is actually referring to a relic.
Oh.
They changed the name, but inside the gaming code they didn't change the name, and that's where we had originally heard of godlike, and a few times the developers referenced godlike, saying that they would be the best weapons. They're actually referring to the relics.
The relics,
so
then.
There is no extra tier above this. It is just.
So purple is the highest tier.
Brown.
Oh yeah, the brown. Of
the
course,
brownie sort of. I think it's brown.
It's brownish, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be orange, but for me it's a very muddy orange.
Yeah.
So yes, that's the highest tier, but there are unique items for the Radicals and Puritans to look forward to. They're going to have their own items as well as their own skill tree and as well as their own perks. So
that's going to be really cool to see as well.
Oh yeah. Just an extra layer.
Yeah, extra layer onto all of this. And also the Fortress.
Fortress not coming in final launch.
No. Hopefully it's going to be there
one day.
Pretty fast after.
Yeah, I hope it's one of the next things they get to work on. Yeah. You know, try and get it done within the first 6 months, because I do feel like it's for when people have run out of endgame stuff to do. That's a pretty good filler. Yeah. You know, even if they got like Cabal Wars where you're trying to take on each other's Cabal Fortress, something like that is just got so much replay value.
It does.
And
people do tend to like PvP, and I mean.
Yeah, even in direct PvP as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Raiding bases of, you know, NPCs of someone else's still feels really satisfying.
Yeah. Or named NPCs. I mean, it could be the names of the guys in the Cabal.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool. So I could end up raiding your cabal and killing you. That would be awesome. Which I would never do, of course.
Jan has a good point. There are ways to upgrade your relic items, and they're introduced in the end game zone.
Yeah.
So 6 weeks after launch, you'll have options to upgrade your relic. I think it will basically give you specific enchants that you can do related to that season. That's what I'm expecting, but who knows. But yeah, relics will not just be, I think, adding a couple of boring stats to them come launch day.
Hopefully not. I mean, I couldn't see that happening. I think they're gonna treat relics as relics, as very specific and special items.
Well, they know that the player base as a whole has this issue with their current setup of enchants, because they're all just really boring. And I mean that with all the love in the world, but they're just totally unimaginative. It's sort of like do extra damage at close range and enemy explodes on death, and that's about it. They're probably the most interesting ones. Yeah, but it's not going to change your game style that much. You might stand a bit closer, you might do a bit more damage, but hey, big whoop. And they know that players need more than that, so they set out changing it quite some months ago, but we've not seen the fruit of that yet. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, I got this guy. So if you deal with the others, I can handle him.
I'm being a bit slow.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
I'm coming to help you. So how do you feel about flying?
The assault pack.
No, you flying.
Did I
physically
fly?
Can you fly? I mean, you're airsick, so.
Oh,
I'm just being funny.
You
Is that a
completely
thing?
threw me there. You completely threw. No, that's good. I don't mind flying. I don't love flying, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm more excited if I'm going on a plane. Like I wouldn't go on a plane for fun, but if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to be thinking about that more than the plane.
Oh,
and I'd
really?
never get airsick, so it's actually a lie.
It's a lie.
It was allocated to me by Xbox Live, so that's where it came from. And it was one of those things where when you're already called it by a community, like just keep it.
Yeah, it becomes your thing.
Yeah, I thought about being Inquisitor Hydra, but I was just like,
nah,
I'm airsick, you know. So it's stuck. It's here.
Good. I like it.
Are we? We're here. We're good. Oh, explosive things, nice.
Yeah. Got it. Kiss Marine.
Volley fire.
So how are we doing through this mission? We've got one more to do.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
This is fine.
I have no supplies, but it's okay.
Unloading.
I wonder what Neocore Studios looks like. I've never even been to a game studio before.
Me neither.
I mean, I think it's 50 people that work there, so it can't be massive.
No, but still, I mean, 50
But it's not going to be a shoebox.
No, it's definitely not. Oh, get that suppression down. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And then we charge in. Smack a dude.
There we go. Oh.
Supplies.
Oh, there's more to kill in here. Right, okay, I'm ready.
Oh, that's good.
I'm ready.
That's good.
See, I think for me, the first thing I'm going to be excited to try and see, even though it's probably the last thing I'll be able to see, are the endgame enchants. Because I'm really curious about builds, long-term sort of combat complexity, stuff like that. What they're going to do to make the combat just that little bit more interesting. And there's so many questions with that. And they've not done their stream yet where they were going to show us the endgame builds, so shame on them for keeping us waiting.
We're missing that quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's been eluding us.
Those weekly streams have been
non-existent.
I think to
I
be
gave
fair,
up on that happening after
yeah.
2 or 3 weeks because I was like, okay, if it means they work on the game instead, I'm happy. I mean,
I'm sure they'll do a stream when the beta comes out to publicise it, but I don't think we're going to get one before then.
no,
Who knows? But who knows?
we don't know. They know.
I mean, maybe there'll be a stream while we're there, because we're
Oh,
there on
that would be
Thursday, which is when they
awesome.
normally stream. Maybe,
That would be awesome.
maybe not.
I'm
Who knows?
only there Wednesday though.
Are you going on Wednesday?
I'm going Wednesday.
Ah, right. That's for a flying visit. I'll be there on my Todd on Thursday. I'm arriving Wednesday lunchtime,
Okay, cool.
so I'll see you for half a
I'll
day.
be there. Ow! I'll be there Tuesday afternoon, and then going in on Wednesday. Got the day off.
I see.
So I'm
I
gonna
see,
be
I see.
there all day for that day.
Groovy. Groovy. Right. Nearly there.
Yep.
There
Oh,
we
there's so
go.
many.
Fine example for their kind.
I've got to get that chest before we go.
Oh,
Super
yes.
chest. Anything good?
Personal
Yeah.
voice shield. Yay!
And that's us good, I think.
Yep.
Have
Yep.
you got enough for a turret mission?
I should.
Groovy.
How much are they now?
It's a good question. It's
I
a
actually
very
don't
good
know.
question.
It's been like a long time since I played
90
Tarot.
to 110, depending on what you fancy.
Oh, I have 646 fate. So I think I'm good.
That's enough. Considering it's all being deleted on Monday, let's spend
Yeah,
some.
exactly. Let's use it.
Inventory full again. Okay, let's sort that out.
I can. No, I'm not. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna use the Cathian sword.
Yep.
See if just show off how that works.
I think that's a good shout.
It's a bit different. It has this Cathian strike with a single target, and it deals needler toxin. So
Always
basically that should deal damage to them.
I'm going to whop out the Sentinel armor for this one, so I'm going to be putting some turrets down on... Oh, no, actually, I'm going to go Assault.
Oh, nice.
I was
turrets.
going to go something useful, but I'm going to be an Assault instead, because I've got a two-handed axe that I want to bash out.
Nice.
So I'm going to go melee too. Now, I've gone the old way to try and get a turret. I forgot they moved it to a table. So back to the bridge.
Yes.
We got the placeholder animation here. Good lord, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I hope they keep it. just keep it. Don't change it. Nothing needs changing. Any more heroes incoming? Not at launch. Definitely 3. Considering the Psyker was the cause of a major setback, if there was going to be a 4th, they would tell us.
Yeah.
It's just, realistically, no. No time soon either. Like, 6 months
I think that's,
minimum.
Yeah, that's way out in the future if we're gonna see any as DLCs. I'm guessing it's gonna be a DLC.
There's
if
3
anything.
major DLCs, or either 2 or 3 major DLCs planned. If it's going to be in anything, it's going to be in one of them, and that's only a maybe. I think. I don't think it's a guaranteed. Let's go for a random. Oh, I put it on normal. How hard is hard?
What does it say?
I just generated a normal one. So this will be a bit of a cakewalk. Maybe then we'll do a hard one.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be okay. And it's this. So what do we got? Chaos Marines, collect relics.
Which ones did you pick so I can show?
They've got minus hit points. You are not permitted to die, and we're collecting chests. But this will be quite easy.
Okay.
Only one to remember is don't die.
Okay. I'll try not to. It's only 143 power.
When will we get appearance crafting? If you mean reskinning or changing your colour at final launch, I'm 90% sure it's not in the beta. So that will be final launch. But they might do a stream, or they said they were going to do a stream first, where we can change our colour scheme.
Yay!
And how dirty you are.
The dirt is important.
Yes.
Stone relics located.
I can't make my mind up if I want to be a really sort of clean and trim Inquisitor, or if I would just want to be filthy.
I need to be a filthy, I think. That's the best thing.
Dirty and battle-ridden.
Yes. Boom! Oops.
Alright, let's do a
stompy thing.
A stompy thing that looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks a bit
just be
odd.
honest here. It looks ridiculous. So we've got 20 seconds to kill him.
Yeah, it's fine.
No problem.
It looks very, very weird when he jumps.
It looks like the Emperor has literally picked him up by the shoulders and dropped him back down again.
Drops him down.
Yeah, like moves him like a chess piece. I'm fairly sure that's actually what happens, and how jetpacks are fueled.
By the Emperor.
By the Emperor himself.
Oh, that is a good theory. I
It's-
think you should
It holds
do a
water.
video on that.
I think it holds water. I mean, it makes sense considering how small they are and how much they can propel.
True.
Ah, we have...
You cannot hurt me.
We have friends.
yeah.
Hey, buddies.
Ah, I got an execute.
Ow, ow.
I accidentally killed him before I could execute him.
I removed the floor over here, apparently.
Okay.
That looks weird.
Right. Off we go.
There's not a lot of enemies, are there?
No, pretty chill. Right. I'll do a little stomp. Because that gives me 30% damage. Okay, yeah, we need a harder map. I'm just going to tank this. Because I'm obnoxious.
Because you're a
Death rain.
tiny space marine.
Because I'm a tiny space marine. Indeed.
That's what they do. Yeah, the damage of this one it's okay, but I still feel the power sword is better.
Yes.
I like the one here. That deals a lot of damage. The severance also stuns. Wow, they are floating. Hey, buddies.
Yeah, they levitate and do stuff. Right. Oh, this is
Not
a free
fair.
relic as well.
On this one. Fortune's the
Get rid of that.
Thank you.
I could have sworn this weapon had a dash, but
It looks pretty awesome.
execute.
The power axe there.
Yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe they've changed that. I could have sworn that had a dash, but it looks really cool. The only thing that kind of triggers me a little bit is you swing it around like a golf club. Like it's just nothing. There's no like wind up or sort of dirty, gritty,
right.
sort of slow swipe and like
Smack. Like real smack.
yeah. I don't feel like there's much weight behind it because it is you just swing it like you're
On this.
on the golf course.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed another execute on him. I'm so bad. I can't even remember what the animation for this execute looks like.
I never see it actually. It's the press F, right? Or
Yes.
X or something.
Some of them
I
haven't
never
been
noticed.
added, so
It just does it with me.
yeah.
Forward.
On vehicles, it will do it automatically, but on standard mobs, you've got to press F as a reactionary. Right. Random jump in the air.
Oh, hello, big guy. Dead.
Nice, nice. I think that's one point which I really do hope gets a little bit more love. Is I feel like the assassin melee animations kind of trump the crusader ones at the moment.
Oh, definitely.
They
look a lot more smooth and
Yeah.
and finished.
Yeah, they've had more love, I think. It's the best way
Yeah.
to say it. Like the Crusader was the first melee animations they did, and I just feel like through time they just gradually improved.
Yeah.
With the Psyker ones being, I don't know, they're not really an improvement because they're just totally different. They're kind of hard to compare. But
Oh, he flew.
oh, sweet.
Love it.
Right, let's do some jumps.
I can't jump in this with this weapon. Makes me sad.
It's
I
a
miss
nice
my
thing on
jumps.
the assault pack. The jump is on such a low cooldown.
Okay, we did smack those pretty nicely.
Yes.
You're dealing a lot of damage with that axe, though.
It does do quite a chunk.
Oh wow. Hey!
Yay! Blew his
Both!
head off.
We did it both.
Nice.
That was
Nice.
synchronous execution there.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Get ready.
Impressed by that two-handed axe there. That's really good.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's made of polystyrene, but it hits like a truck. Now, I feel like we can even skip the next difficulty and jump at 2 difficulties.
Then I think I need to change my weapon.
Okay.
Oh, level 9.
Reach level 7 too. Oh, and I got 2-handed sword, so that would be useful to swing around for a little bit.
So I get
Right.
an attribute point. But it doesn't say. Oh, that's weird. It said I got an attribute point. Maybe it was the next level, actually.
Oh.
At the bottom.
Hotel's back. What's up, my friend? What is up? It's,
Welcome back, hotel.
I've got loads of purple items I should probably equip. Swing, 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 swing. Okay.
Power sword.
There you go. I'm not min-maxing. I'm just here to look good. Okay. Right. And I think I'm Gucci. Good to go. I'll start generating a mission now.
Yes.
We're going to go that. We're not going to go. We're going to go straight to extreme. This will be hard.
Oh. Really?
Ah. Right. Are you ready? Tell me
Not
when.
yet.
Just
Hold
tell
on,
me when.
hold on. I just want to change out my eye implant and yeah. Then
Groovy. Groovy.
I'm ready.
But yes, as I said just before you went, hotel, I'll be seeing you next week, my friend. I'll be seeing you in the flesh. So will this gentleman, Game Night, as we are coming hungry. And I'm going to say it again, I'm really excited.
I'm so excited. It's going to be so cool.
I don't know what bit excites me, just sort of having a holiday, playing a final version, or meeting the devs, or some combination of the 3.
I think so.
And trying Hungarian wine, because I think it's supposed to be pretty good. But,
Yeah, they Megapol said they aren't really a beer.
Yeah. I think they get all the Czech beer over to sort of have their beer,
right.
but they do the wine. So I'm curious. I'm curious. I don't mind Czech beer though. It's all well and good. Okay, let's go for it. So we've done a mission slightly higher than this difficulty already, but it wasn't a turret. So we shall see. We
had 315. This is 263.
Yes, and I can't remember the modifiers, but we'll find out.
But we have 3 deaths possible.
Oh, Black Legion. Don't see those every day.
Oh, Chaos Spawns. Look at this, guys.
Yeah.
Now, these I haven't shown off. Wow, they deal a lot of damage.
I don't know if there's bonus melee damage on them. I'd have to say I didn't look at the... Oh.
There's something. Because these can take 10,000 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Those
10,000.
guys just do not die.
Wow. That's a lot of hit points on him.
They get some unique abilities in the final release. I don't know about the forthcoming beta, but they get like it looked like a shield that you have to step inside in order to deal damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And they get to summon a pillar that chases you around trying to bite your bum. So that's going to be.
That sounds very horrible.
Yeah, it's basically the same as the Psycho pillar that we summoned by accident, but there, that's nice. I wonder if they count as fleshbane.
I think they should. Oh yeah, you're dealing.
Considering
good
how
damage
much
there.
flesh they have out.
Exactly. That was my
Would make sense.
reasoning as well.
Kind of topless, so...
They have flesh. They must be flesh. Baned.
Wine plus soda? What sort of crazy Hungarians are they? It's mad. How did you get over there?
That's
Did you-
mad.
did you
I
jump?
jumped.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm a jumper.
I will
I'll help you.
Thank you. I guess I can shoot him too first. Okay,
Come on. There we go.
there we go. Ooh, and a green inoculator.
Ow.
Oh, come on. And we'll do a little splashy AoE thing.
Oh, jump. Ooh, jump. Or get lifted.
There we go. Looking good.
Whew.
Oh, gonna shoot that before someone walks into it. Right, and 3 objectives left.
Wow.
Human.
Not done any yet, but I don't feel like this will be too bad.
I'm expending my force field a bit faster than I like.
Yes, yeah, it's very easy to be quite liberal with that. And then you realise you've got none left and you have to do the rest of the mission playing really cautiously.
Yeah.
Let me taste
We've all been there.
Hopefully there's going to be some supply chests, otherwise it's,
Oh god,
it's going to be...
I was not paying attention.
Oh my gosh, you got boned.
I got whittled round. How you doing, Dewey? What is up, my friend? Oh my word, I don't think I've added your emote in yet. I'm such a bad person. I will do that.
Bad person.
Okay, I am very bad. I didn't even have stream labels running. Today was very unorganised of me. Right, there we go. It's up now.
I did warn you about us.
Oh yeah.
So.
Thankfully you gave me 4 hours notice. 'Cause I was.
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I was in another planet when I got home from work. I didn't know what day it was.
Had those days.
You cannot hurt me.
Mojo with the
gosh,
Monday, Tuesday off work. Oh, my friend.
Oh.
If the patch is delayed,
Oh no. I'm gonna
I'm not going
scream.
to tempt fate here, but
Oh, there's a supply chest. Oh.
all I'm going to say is if it drops on Monday, it will be the first thing that's been on schedule.
Hello, Trollskorgen. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. So, which way do you want to go? That way.
Yeah.
Wait, there's anything in there? No, nothing in there.
Don't think so.
Oh, it's a champion. Hello, Mr. Champion. With a jump pack.
Doesn't really feel like a champion, to be fair.
No, they die too easily.
One can say he doesn't really feel like an Astartes either.
That's true.
Considering the those psychers take so many bullets and they're topless.
It's quite daunting that they can.
Yes. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm getting out of... Oh
No.
dear. Right.
Oh my gosh, how
I
many?
have retreated. So
How many did you just draw?
It would seem a lot.
Good job.
More than I can handle.
What are those?
Right. Let's use the cover system. Get some health back.
Oh wait, you have a spawn friend. Oh, Black Leaf.
Yeah, I've got a champ, but he was fine. He was just doing his thing.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
definitely
it's
got
okay.
this.
Give me
It
pain.
hurts a bit, but we've definitely got it.
Missile. Missile.
Oh yeah, but those aren't nice. Do you have a slow doohickey for those?
No, not at the moment. Eesh,
We may need to return to this battle when we are.
Yes.
Oh my word.
I had to flee.
This.
Yeah.
As you
Any
I can
supplies?
kill a little bit of trash, but... Right, let's get some health back. A little bit of planning required for this room, I think.
Oh, those rogue psychers. Gosh, dang it.
Nearly did. Right, now just the pain in the butt turrets and this guy.
Yeah, that's why I picked up my plasma. Because then I can stay away.
Yep, makes sense.
Negative singularity removed.
All right, good job.
Gucci.
Good job, my friend.
All right.
Well done. Let's regain.
Just getting some life back. Let's swap out a sword as well while we're here. Okay, let's give this a bash. Oh, the obnoxious missile launchers.
Yeah, at least they don't have any suppression.
That's leaping through the air.
Whee!
With you with your fluid animation of prettiness, and me with my clunk.
With your
Good Lord.
getting lifted. Getting liftedness. There.
Right.
I'm not a fan of you. I'm not a
Okay.
fan. Go away. Dealing with him before he can summon some turrets. There we go.
Command structure collapsing.
Okay.
Praise the deus
We
That was actually
are-
okay.
We are good. That was pretty smooth.
Oh man, I love the slow time animation as well. When
It's so good. The animation,
when
the skill.
bullets just end up. Yeah.
It's just, you know, be an assassin. Right, and we're done.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, that was pretty tough.
It was, but I mean, that was more of our level of power. I think that fitted better,
Right.
difficulty-wise, without being too difficult.
Yeah, that was definitely a sort of a sweet spot, I think. Oh, and I got Mars Great Axe.
I got
Right.
2 purple assassin power swords. Nice.
Pretty good. So how are you doing for time right now?
I'm gonna switch to more time in about 14 minutes or so.
Okay.
So we can do
One more,
one
do you
more
think?
mission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you feel we can step it up another notch?
I don't feel that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you for not feeling that. Okay,
I think that would be testing our limits.
It would probably, get to the point where it goes from like a comfy 10-minute mission to a 4-hour.
Yeah.
I don't want to live
Struggle.
anymore type mission. Right, let's go for extreme because we are apparently incredibly awesome.
We are very, very good. Oh, I didn't want to say that.
And this one has don't die.
Oh no.
So don't die, but we get bonus fate points on the plus side.
That's good. It's good. I like it. I like it.
Right.
Accept.
Doc's been here since the beginning, Mojo. And I think the thing is, Mojo, some people have found this alpha a stressful experience, some have found it immensely enjoyable. And it just depends what you wanted, when you wanted it, and what you were expecting from it. That's why the reviews of this range from, oh my god, I love it, to this is the worst thing I've ever played in my life. Blah, 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 blah. And everything in the middle. Just...
I mean, that's one of the challenges, opening up your game at the beginning, at the raw edge of everything.
Priority targets.
Because you might end up with some people hating it in advance, and it's a bit sad. I mean, this game has potential to be something very, very good. And I mean, you and I, we've seen it grow since the beginning, and I feel they've come a long way since then.
Definitely. But I think there will always be, because they've made a lot of atypical design choices. Let's say, like the fixed weapon skill, you know, the system for the melee, for the weapons of the game. There will always be a portion of players that just disagree with that and will never be happy as a result. And to be fair, I don't blame them, because if that's what you enjoy in an ARPG, then this will never tickle you.
This is not for you. No.
Yeah. And I think it's unfortunate if someone bought the game expecting that to be there and found out that it wasn't. But then different people read into games different amounts before buying.
Exactly. They do. or expect different things as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you go into this thinking it's Diablo 3, which has been said plenty of times,
Oh yes.
you're gonna get a bit disappointed if that is what you came for, because it's, as I said at the beginning, it's not Diablo 3. It's something unique.
Definitely. It's like Diablo 3 if you've played Diablo 3 for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like, it's if you've never really been a gamer but you've heard of Diablo 3 but not really played it much, then sure, it's a bit like Diablo 3.
Yeah.
If you've actually played Diablo 3 a fair bit, got to Endgame, made a character, you know, played some builds, it's not like Diablo 3.
It's nothing like it then.
It's the same genre-ish, with major design differences.
Major differences.
Yeah, it's like saying
it's hard to explain. So I get why they would compare the two.
I would say it's kind of like Call of Duty and Halo. Sure, they're both first-person shooters. Sure, but you would never say Call of Duty is like Halo. You know,
exactly.
That is just like you'd have to be on another.
That's heresy.
Yeah. However, I do get from the marketing perspective, like not everyone knows what a top-down ARPG is.
Yeah.
So
how do you explain that?
Yeah, no, I think there is no choice but to say, well, it's like Diablo, because everyone's heard of Diablo. But it will come with a backlash of people that know Diablo saying, but it's nothing like Diablo. Confusing.
And then we can say no.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Not really.
Not really.
It's a bit like it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get murdered.
Oh yeah, you'll have
no, we
to.
have 3 deaths. We have 3 deaths.
Yeah, the you get a bonus for not dying.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. No, I still get my bonus. It's fine.
Oh, good.
Not that it matters at all because it's being wiped. Not that I would care anyway.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
This is all for giggles.
Wait, where are you? There.
Okay.
Did someone say heresy? Indeed.
Oh,
we have loads of heresy. Look at this. Demons.
I have a feeling my inoculator does not have a heal on it because I keep using it and I keep not getting healed.
Oh, your inoculator. Did you change that?
I think I might have re-equipped another one and not checked to see if it has a heal on it because I'm a complete scrub. It would seem.
There we go. We got him.
I just keep wondering, like, why do I not see any health going up? Right.
You're healing like a tiny bit, but I think maybe that's.
I think that's my passive.
Yeah. Ow! I need out. I need out of that. There we go. He was falling very, very slowly. Oh!
Right, there we go.
Yeah. I think we have it. Nice.
Nice. I mean, I think in hindsight, looking back at the alpha, though, something that Neocore can certainly have a little bit of criticism for is not being incredibly forthcoming and transparent with lots of media pushes things are being made. But the flip side is that stuff keeps changing so much that I can sort of see why they're hesitant to, or why some of the managers might be like, look, don't push this through until we've finished it because, you know, we might not even include it in the final product.
Yeah.
And if it's not been approved by Games Workshop yet, which basically it has to be finished to be approved by Games Workshop to then be put in social media. I think if Games Workshop weren't in the factors, then it would be a lot easier.
Yeah, so some of the things they announced that hasn't really been implemented yet and might not be implemented because then it might be shut down by Games Workshop.
Exactly. So like the armor
really
customizer currently has not been approved yet by Games Workshop. Oh no, sorry, the Radical versus Puritan system.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh,
it hasn't been till recently. I think it has been now, but that's I think why we've only just heard a little bit of information on it because they finally said, yeah, okay, you're allowed to do this. So I think
really lucky though.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a really huge part of the game.
Well, on a conceptual level, they'd already agreed. But it's a case of then making it and being like, is this okay? Although I think they actually changed from their original sort of ideas, so that's probably why they had to get permission again. I don't know. Complications.
Maybe.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, these guys are hurt. Why? That's weird. They have half health, the ones over there.
And that's a good point from Dewey in the chat there, that if you don't follow the right people, then you can easily miss out on information of this. And if you don't follow the right social media, because sometimes the Steam information's a couple of days after it comes out on Discord. Sometimes I've got the information out before, you know, there's an official announcement. So it is kind of easy to be left out the loop. That being said, when there's major announcements, there's major announcements, and you can't miss them. Most of the rest of it is kind of like the semi-official rumour mill. That sort of things are happening, but they're not really ready to do a press announcement for it yet, so therefore it's not official. I don't know.
That's okay, because sometimes, I mean, it's nice to have these rumors, or someone said it could be cool, but it can confuse people as well, so end up being a negative on the game.
Yep.
So
there's definitely been some false rumours too of sort of stuff that's going to happen that no one's ever said. And I mean, when there's an absence of information, people will fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
But
and then when they are not fulfilled, they will get angry as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better to just keep things and wait. Hey, these are going to help us a lot. not.
Oh dear. Those poor Imperial Guardsmen. They're so young. I hope further into the campaign you see some other units that maybe aren't completely rubbish. Not like, I don't know, a random Astartes squad, but, you know, just something a little, I don't know. Could throw me a random commissar down there shooting his own men.
That would be awesome.
I would pay good money to see that. It's just so 40k. Yeah.
Very.
Don't fear the enemy, fear me.
It's where it comes from, I feel.
Yeah.
It's where I've heard it, I've seen it. The commissars just shooting their men if they are about to flee.
Yep.
So cool.
It's, yeah.
Very iconic.
Absolutely. And in 40k, it's sort of taken into sort of a comedic sense. I mean, in real life, things have happened of the sorts, and it's horrific. But 40k, just in the sort of sci-fi setting, because Imperial Guardsmen are just seen as these sort of, let's face it, they're worthless.
Oh yeah.
It's just semi-comedic, and it's brilliant. It's just part of why I love 40k. Is the sort of mankind's epic struggle to try and fight off something that's feckin' terrifying.
Yep.
Just everything wants to kill you. You don't have any friends. It's just brilliant.
Quite terrible.
Yep.
Terrible world, but so much fun.
Absolutely.
So great.
Oh, the turret is already dead. That is handy. I'm just picking off the ones around the edge first. I don't know if that's the most efficient thing to do, but... Okay.
Okay, can I please get you down there?
Is he still summoning more people?
Oh my gosh, yeah, and the poison cloud is killing me.
Yes.
It's kind of why it's there, I know.
Right, I think I can keep him stun locked now. There we go.
Neurospheric assessment complete.
And there we go. So you're
Awesome.
still doing Mordheim?
Yes, I am actually.
God, I love that game.
I had a bit of a break of a month or so.
Right.
But I just can't leave it alone. And I have my Bodyhood Brawl League as well that is ongoing, and we're at the finals there, so it's very interesting.
So you must be crazy excited for Necromunda.
I am, very much.
Because I can't help but feel like if they did Mordheim 2, it would have been really amazing. Because Mordheim was good, but for me it lacked a certain few things to make it really good. Although it's one of those games that in the right circumstances, it can be really good. If you like play it with the right people in the right way, and you know.
Yeah, and I think Mordheim is a bit underestimated. It really has a lot of depth to it.
Oh yes.
Also with character builds and all that, and the campaign is a bit lacking. I will say that.
Yeah.
The PvP is a bit buggy and stuff like that, but it's still, I mean, it just has that feel of Mordheim, just like Inquisitor has that feel of the Grim Dark, and that is hard to capture.
It nailed it pretty damn well, and I'm hopeful that, I mean, their move to the Unreal Engine for Necromunda seems like, I mean, just looking at the screenshots, you can be like, wow, their models look amazing now.
They look incredible.
So I can only think that it's going to be, and they're transitioning into a semi-real-time, semi-turn-based game as well.
Yeah, it seems like there's going to be a much more fluidity in the combat instead of these turn-based system that we saw with Mordheim.
Which will make it more popular, let's be honest. I love turn-based, but...
Probably, yeah.
I feel like the turn-based puts some people off, because people are a little sick of turn-based 40k games. I
mean, the 40k part of it is going to be, in itself, just so much more appealing to people, because you have a lot more 40k Necromunda fans than you have Mordheim fans.
Definitely.
That's a certainty.
Even if you're just a 40k fan, Necromunda should still appeal to you.
It should.
Whereas Mordheim, if you're a fantasy fan, like, kind of might, but I don't think they're like it's quite there.
No.
But yeah, it's a very, very easy transition. But I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there then, my friend, and let you crack on with your Mordheim campaign.
Thank you, and thank you so much for wanting to play a couple of hours with me. It was really awesome having a chat.
No sweat. I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you up right now, and I'm going to stick you in the stream. So if anyone wants to watch a little bit of Mordheim, which is a game that I love, I'm going to stick Gameknight down there so you can go check him out and say that Hydra sent you. And so I guess these guys can look forward to in... Probably not next week, but the week after, I imagine there'll be the spicy leaks and all of the... It'll all come out. Fingers crossed.
Once we get the go-ahead, we will release our videos of our ventures.
And I'll try not...
Take care, bud.
Take care.
I'll see you soon.